Welcome to the Answers for Elders radio show. Meet the trusted experts who will give you straight answers and will help guide you on the path of later life care. Now, here's your host, founder, caregiver, and CEO, Suzanne Newman.
And welcome back, everyone, to Answers for Elders radio network, heard across the USA. And I'm here with retirement estate planning, generational wealth expert, David Phillips, and he's talking about long-term care, wealth strategies to make sure that you have care in your later life. And David, tell me a little bit. We've kind of scared the bejeevers probably out of a lot of people today. Tell me a little bit about what people could do today.
Yeah, the solution is actually a viable solution if you have the means. You have to have the means, and you have to be healthy. So if you're already in a nursing home, this is not for you, but it is for your kids. So
right,
take heed and listen for them and get them to do this, because they're going to be in the same position in 20 years from now when they get to our ages. The concept is called the leveraged care solution, and basically the idea is you take $1 and you transfer it from your left pocket to your right pocket. Okay. And this asset now, once it's transferred, it becomes worth $3 for your care. So $1 becomes worth $3 for care, guaranteed. Now, there's some options that you can have. You can have an annuity option that, as the annuity grows, so does the long-term care benefit. So instead of being 3 times, it could be 4 times or 5 times as the annuity grows. If you never use the long-term care benefit, the money that you put into it, that you transferred into it, the dollar that you put into it, goes to your beneficiaries, goes to your children. So it's not like it's money down a rat hole that you're never going to see again. Your kids are going to actually inherit that money. Okay.
Got it. Yeah.
The second option is called the life legacy option, where you use a life insurance policy. And let's say the life insurance policy is a $500,000 policy. You take 2% of that and you use that for your care per month for 50 months. So 500,000, 2% of 500,000 would be $10,000 a month. That would be used for your care, tax-free. All of these benefits, by the way, are
amazing,
income tax-free. And that benefit then goes for your care. Let's say you used it for 10 months and you only were able to get out, you only used it for 10 months. So 10,000 times 10, 100,000. The rest of the money, the 400,000 from that 500,000, goes to your kids, goes to your beneficiaries. So those are the first two. I want to explain in our next segment, I want to talk about the third option, which is called the return of premium long-term care option.
And, I think about all the time when we look at, our life. One of the things that was interesting is with my mother, she thought she'd just be able to live on her house, when she sold her house. Well, we found out that money went really pretty quick. And I found out as a daughter that when my mom ran out of money, the Medicaid actually has to do a 5-year look back. So she had to actually go through a qualification process that was very just laborious. And we had to show documentation. We had to go through all kinds of things. And those are some things, as you don't have the proper plan set up, those things can be the gotcha moments, can they not, David?
Wouldn't it have been nice if you didn't even have to be in that?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Care solutions can do, because your mom had enough. She had some equity in her home. She could have used that to shift it around. And use that. She might have had an IRA. She might have had some assets. Some of these things can be transferred, and we can use that, apply that for the leveraged care solution.
I remember
you have to do it before. You have to do it before you get sick.
Yeah. And the thing that's interesting is I remember when she got all the money for her house, what happened? I had no clue what to do with it. Didn't have somebody sit down and say, well, mom has $500,000. What do I do with this money? And to help her. So those are things I'm so glad that you exist. I should have called you.
We didn't know each other then.
Yes. So how do we reach you? Really quick. We have 20 seconds.
I've been around for 51 years. So, you can get a hold of us by calling us on our toll-free number, 888-892-1102, 888-892-1102. And of course, subscribe to the newsletter, Generational Wealth Strategies, Generational Wealth Newsletter.com.
Fabulous. Generationalwealthnewsletter.com. And David and I will be right back right after this. We at Answers for Elders thank you for listening. Did you know that you can discover hundreds of podcasts in our library on senior care? So visit our website and discover our decision guides that will help you also navigate decision making. Find us at answersforelders.com.